Rising steps of computer. Computer has emerged as the most helpful and entertaining device nowadays. It not only proves helpful in education but also fulfills the entertainment needs of people across the world. In earlier days, it was not used by common people. It was scientifically used for research and by large government organizations. But today, people are completely dependent on computers even for the simplest task. It has become an important part of our day-to-day life. Each sector, whether public or private, has been overtaken by the computers. The biggest secret behind its popularity is its ease of use and efficiency to simplify even the hardest tasks. A computer can perform multiple tasks at the same time. Nowadays, it is used in banking sector, railways, homes, schools, offices, and every place imaginable. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device which takes input, performs calculations, and gives the desired output. The functions of a computer are: accepts the input from any hardware device, performs the calculation and necessary operations, generates the output as per the requirement. History of computers. The invention of computers took a long time. Before the invention of computers, there was a need to calculate large numbers, and for that, such a system was required which could keep track of all the numbers. Early man used stones to count numbers. Over the centuries, many different devices were discovered before the invention of computers. Early machines. Abacus. 3000 BC. Abacus was the first ever device invented for calculations. It led to the invention of calculators. The invention of abacus took place in China. It consisted of a wooden frame with strings containing beads for counting. There are top and bottom beads, respectively, known as heaven and earth, used for simple calculations of addition, subtraction, and division. Pascal's calculator. It was the first mechanical calculator invented by a French mathematician, Blaise Pascal. It was also known as Pascaline in earlier days. It was used to add and subtract the numbers in a direct way. It provided a baseline for many other mechanical calculators discovered later. This invention was based upon the carry mechanism. Leibniz calculator. Invented by German philosopher Gottfried von Wilhelm von Leibniz in 1671. It was an enhanced and improved version of Pascal's machine. It was capable of finding square roots apart from addition and subtraction. John Mauchly and J. Presper Eckert gave two very important inventions that were the very first electronic computers. ENIAC. It stands for Electronic Numeric Integrator and Calculator. It was the firstly discovered general-purpose computer designed for U.S. Army. It worked with the help of thousands of vacuum tubes. UNIVAC-1. It stands for Universal Automatic Computer 1. It was the first computer that handles both numeric as well as text data. It was also the first commercial computer. It was invented by the same team who invented ENIAC. Important people associated with evolution of computers. Charles Babbage. He is known as father of computers. He invented the first mechanical computer. His analytical engine had 5 units: input, output, mill, store, and control. Every modern computer works upon his inventions. Augusta Ada Lovelace. She was the world's first lady programmer who introduced the binary system of data storage instead of decimal number system used in earlier days. George Boole. He was a logician of England. He was also the author of The Laws of Thoughts. He was considered as the father of digital electronics. He invented the Boolean logic, which gives 1 for positive number and 0 for negative number. His inventions are commonly used even today. Herman Hollerith. He was the inventor of tabulating machine. The machine was used to read the data, process it, and deliver the output. The punched cards were used to give input to the machine. It also gave birth to automatic data processing machines. John von Neumann. He gave the idea of stored program, and hence computer memory was developed. Now, data as well as instructions started being stored. He built the EDVAC, which used punched cards to store programs. Howard Aiken. Howard Aiken was an engineer in IBM company. His invention was first automatic controlled computer known as Mark I. Generations of computers. The generations of computers are classified into 5 categories. Each generation proved to be much different and improved from the previous one and led to better computers. Characteristics of a computer. The inventions since now have improved and changed the way computers were seen earlier. Nowadays, computers have got everything that one needs. Many things have changed since beginning and improvements are still continuing. The topmost characteristics that tell a lot about computer device are as shown here. Speed. The speed has really improved a great deal compared to olden days. Millions of calculations can be done in seconds. Today, the quality of hardware is very good, which makes the computers faster. Multiple tasks can be done at the same time in seconds. Design. The design of computers has become simpler and hence they acquire a very small or lesser space. The previous computers were very big in size that even occupied the whole room. The designs have been made much simpler so that they require very less space. Performance. Old processors were very slow and took a lot of time to complete any task. New processors are equipped with good quality hardware, which makes the machine durable. The performances have improved a lot and now very long calculations can be done even in seconds. Eco-friendly. It is clear that the use of computers have reduced the paperwork to a large extent. So, it has managed to reduce the cutting of trees on a large scale. This makes the machine eco-friendly. You can also read news on the internet, which can be seen as an alternative for newspapers. Reliability. The reliable nature of computers makes them more popular. They don't get tired and bored as human beings do. As it is a machine, so it doesn't have any emotions. File backup. With the help of computer, you can not only create the files, but can also back up those files. This means, if by any chance loss of data occurs, the backup will keep your data secure. You can also save the data on cloud, which prevents the data loss in case of any natural disaster.